Alright, so this is just going to be a quick video showing how to open up and disassemble this DELL Inspiron 15-7559. Alright, so there's one screw here, PH1 or JIS1 screwdriver to remove it. It actually stays attached to the cover, so you just undo it until you hear a click. Then you can go ahead and go under and pull this up. You might have to kind of squeeze the sides down as you pull the middle up to pull the clips inwards. Then you can kind of get that and wiggle it out. Wow, that's dusty inside. So we are going to have to clean that up. This battery also looks like it should be replaced. It's kind of inflated here, as you can see. All right, shouldn't be like that. Usually that happens when you're not using the computer and leave it plugged in. It overcharges slowly, like trickle charges. But anyways, the battery is a 357F9. All right, down there, 357F9. And the battery comes out by pulling this tab and wiggling it. There are some screws here. I think those are T9s, but let me double check. Yeah, those are T9 or Torx 9 screws. All right, I'm going to leave that in there because the customer doesn't need to remove that. But anyways, 3 screws, then you can go ahead and pull this up, and then you can unplug this cable from the back there. All right, we are actually replacing the M.2 SSD. This is the M.2 SATA SSD. As far as I know, this doesn't support PCIe NVMe SSDs. All right, and if you saw, I took that one screw out using the PH1 or JS1 screwdriver, and then you can grab this and wiggle it to pull it out. All right, we are going to put the new SSD in there. So we actually cloned the SSD onto this one, so now we got a larger one because the other one was only 128 gigs. This is a 1 terabyte. Just put that back down and put the screw back into place. All right. There's the LCD LVDS connector here. If you're going to mess with this, make sure that you disconnected the battery at least from here or here, and then open up the laptop, press and hold the power button for 15 seconds or longer. All right, then you got the RAM here. Pull these 2 tabs to the side. You can pop this out. Here you can see the RAM is 8 gig PC3L 12800S. So you can use any PC3L 12800S. I believe they might have up to 16 gigs, but I might be wrong. 16 gigs I think is super expensive for these models, so 2 8 gigs to have 16 total is actually the most reasonable. All right. Then what else we got here? Let me put this SSD away so it's safe, and they have all their stuff. Okay, and what we got, the fans are really gross, but anyways, you got the DC jack or charge port connector here. It's actually really difficult to get to the charge port if you need to replace it, because you have to actually take the whole thing apart. I'm not going to do that, but if you wanted to test your charge port, you can pop this out, pop a new one into here, and you can have the charge port dangling out to plug it in and test it. You don't have to actually seat it all the way back inside the computer. Okay, you also have a 2.5-inch SATA hard drive. Just like all the other models that have these, it's held into a caddy or tray, 4 screws, and then there's 4 screws holding the hard drive into that caddy, and then you can pop this connector off. This you pull out to pop that up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This was just a short video. I'm going to clean the inside of this real quick, and then I'll be back, and we'll just reassemble this thing. Okay, it's very easy to reassemble. We're just going to snap the bottom cover back in, just in case you can't figure that out. I'll show that. And yeah, all right, so I'll be back, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. All right, so I'm back, and we clean this up. Oops, what is that? Get that out. All right, you can see the fans are a lot cleaner. We're just going to put the bottom cover back on now. So it goes on at an angle like this, and then you put the bottom in. All right, then you gotta, while holding the middle up, go down the sides. Okay, hold this down, keep holding the middle up, go down this side, same thing. There we go. Work your way towards the center, and then we just tighten the screw back in. And that's about it. We're gonna power this up just to make sure it boots up properly, which I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's go ahead and flip this over. Sometimes the BIOS doesn't like having a new drive and you have to do some changes to settings, but let's go ahead and see. All right, I push the button. Is it powering on? I might have to press and hold. Yeah, I think I have to press and hold this one. Gaming computers, I don't know, they like you to press and hold the power button. There we go, it's turning on. I see the DELL logo. And is it booting? Is it booting? Let me move this out of the way in case it shows usernames or something. All right, it looks like it's booting, and we should be good to go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade and repair their devices as well. If it helped you save a bunch of money, please consider contributing a little to the channel. every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. All right, let's drop this. Bye.